Got the mic on.
Yeah, the mic is on. Checking 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. 12. All right, we good.
This is Third Post Media. We are returning with a new episode today. We were supposed to have a guest. Why you fucking with my police light?
This is police light you found somewhere. Where you
No,
found it?
my grandfather gave you that to me.
What the hell for it?
Because I told him a story about how I got hit in the head with a light. Police hit me. I was talking shit. Police hit me with a flashlight right in the top of my shit.
He was like, hit their ass back.
And my grandfather asked me, "Did you stop talking shit?" I was like, "No." And so he was like, "You can have it. He can let me keep the light."
This look like a damn baton, shit.
But police carry lights. The flashlights, them bitches be that heavy.
I know. A little thicker too. They have rubber
yeah.
around it.
The only difference is I don't think he had this on at the end of it neither.
Yeah, they have rubber, like they be metal with rubber around it. That bitch be long.
And they be in your face where the drugs at.
They be doing that shit from the car. They be
right. And this old one, so it ain't as bright as it could be.
Yeah, you gotta get the bulb fixed.
They don't even sell these bulbs no more. Yeah, see that shit ain't even bright. But yeah,
you get that bitch replaced.
Yeah, we were supposed to have a guest today for podcast nights, but you know he got caught up in some work shit, so it's just the two of us today.
Yeah, I know y'all tired of looking at us, but hey, it's our channel. It's our last song. You know?
But before we jump into the podcast, we did just put a new video up, 2 new videos, matter of fact. We got the short that you directed.
Yes, finally the short film.
He wrote, directed, produced it,
starring Shanika Smiley Hurt.
That's up.
Yeah, it's called Closet Creature. It already has 50 views on it. So I'm happy.
So.
I looked at it. It already has 50 views on it. Get some comments. Give me, let me know what y'all think.
Right. A
lot of people tell me face to face how it is, and a lot of people liked it, especially at the end. I ain't gonna spoil it, so go ahead and see it. Yeah, what else?
And we got the 3rd episode of They Really Said That, which I have been working on.
Starring me.
He's in it.
Starring me. I'm the first one. I was the first one. Starring me.
Starring, I guess.
Starring me.
But yeah, basically, They Really Said That is simply a web show about web show, game show type of thing where I ask people questions. Well, I basically state a quote to them, or they read a quote, and then they try to guess who said it.
Yeah, it's our little series that we put on.
That's gonna be one of our flagship series. Episode 4 comes next week. This is episode 3. Go check out the previous 2, because those are still up.
Get an idea of what it is, just go check it out. It's funny, especially with me on it, starring me. Yeah.
Make sure
some new people on there too.
And make sure to subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the Facebook page, and follow us on Instagram. And did you see the Instagram thing? Instagram TV?
No.
You ain't see that?
No.
That's the first thing. Alright, like, subscribe, but the first thing we should talk about is definitely that Instagram TV, since we on the social media. Basically, Instagram wants to get into the content creation game. Basically, they want to be, they hadn't outright said it, but people are labeling them as YouTube's next competition.
Oh, okay. So they trying to make their videos longer than a minute.
They're going to be 60 minutes.
The fuck out of here.
Yeah, they said it's going to be 60 minutes.
So you be able to post movies on that motherfucker. Well, 60-minute movies.
Here's the thing, though. Shit's still vertical. Shit's still vertical, nigga.
Yeah, you can turn it around.
No.
Yeah,
that shit is stupid. Listen.
They might change it.
Vertical video. No, this is the first rollout. I think from what my understanding is, and I hope I'm not wrong. I could be wrong, but they said vertical video.
Okay, they might just keep it vertical because it's already vertical, but if they might catch a lot of flag for it, and then they might change it, right. Or they might have. Actions.
I'm hoping. But they should have started out. Like, if that's the case, they should start it out with vertical and horizontal video.
A lot of people still do vertical.
Yeah, but when you talk about creators, who doing, especially if you're giving us 60 minutes, that's long form creativity. Most people ain't shooting. Matter of fact, nobody is shooting like this. They short films and shit like that. Maybe skits. Skits is cool. Those little Facebook game show lives, the live game shows, those is vertical. But if you talking about long, like shorts that we shoot, we had to shoot all original content if we decide to do Instagram TV.
I'm fine with that. When they started?
I guess they started rolling out recently.
Oh.
I guess it was because today they was the news broke or whatever, and so
something for us to try.
Right.
Finally, something we could try that's just starting.
Right.
We ain't late to nothing.
We late to
YouTube Live and all that shit. Like,
we definitely late to YouTube.
Yeah, we late to fuck the YouTube. We wouldn't even think about YouTube when people started making money from it.
Right.
Now everybody making money for it. They got their own criteria now.
Hell yeah.
Like
shit. And then if you think about it, like there was other sites that came and tried to do what YouTube do, but none of them lasted.
Yeah, like Vimeo.
No,
Vimeo's still up. What's the
Vidme. Vidme. That's what it's called.
They shut down, right?
Yeah, they gone.
Yeah, Vidme gone. I keep getting Vidme mixed up with Vimeo. They sent us an email talking about we will no longer be.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this is a goodbye.
Right.
I thought they was kicking us off of it.
But here the thing is, they kind of brought that shit on themselves, and here's why. When they first started out, when I first came across Vidme, it used to be hella like little amateur porn shit on there, and then they slowly started getting rid of it. Because they just used, like, it was basically like no holds barred, no rules in the beginning.
So world style.
And so they started trying to grow their situation.
Right.
They started trying to, they saw a chance to.
They started setting standards.
They saw a chance to be YouTube's competition, and they started to take it. So they started to not allow certain stuff. And then it became, I guess they should have nipped this part in the bud. When they saw a lot of creators going to bat for them, but simply just to spite YouTube. Right. They should have told them creators, go to bat for us because you like our platform, not because you couldn't cut it on YouTube. And that's what they did wrong.
And what I hear about Vimeo
it's more so for like short,
which I have no problem with. I hate that you got to pay for it after you can only put like 2 shorts up. Right. Because of the space, they give you like a limited space, like a Dropbox, and then you got to pay for like the rest, like to put multiple shit up.
Because they set themselves as high quality.
Yeah, That's why I will never compete with YouTube. YouTube, you can just post. Right. You can post. They got standards, but it's still free.
Right. Are they trying to compete directly with YouTube, or are they trying to go their own route? I mean, no matter how you look at it, they can always be YouTube's competition because they are video.
Yeah, they are a video type platform, but I mean, in terms of like what they trying to do exactly what YouTube doing, like live? No, they're not doing all that. But I'm talking like in terms of like when professional video creators want to push shit up, they run to YouTube first, and they will always run to YouTube first because nobody wants to like, especially like if you limited with money, nobody's gonna be paying to put work up. I already got to spend money on my project. Right. Why I gotta pay money to get it posted up? You know, that's on some net neutrality type of shit.
Not really.
I'm not really, but I'm just saying.
I understand what Vimeo was trying to do, what they are trying to do, and people. I ain't been on there in a while, but when I used to visit the site frequently, it was some good. They had some good shorts, some good documentaries.
They got a lot of great shit. But most of the shit you see on Vimeo, I already probably saw on YouTube because the creators got it on YouTube and Vimeo. Right. They just meet more professionals on Vimeo because it has set up.
Yeah, because Vimeo is basically they set it up as this is for professionals.
Yeah, and then that's how professionals connect. I think that's what you're paying for, really. Right. But YouTube, you paying like you get paid, you know, because you're getting the views. Then people notice it. Like it's a guy, and I'm gonna keep going back to this David F. Sandberg that's directing Shazam, the new Shazam movie. He just got done doing Annabelle creation a couple years ago. He got started from Lights Out. Right. He put that on YouTube. And it went viral. I saw it on Facebook. I didn't know he had a YouTube channel. He only had like 9 videos on YouTube, but they were 9 quality videos with great special effects. And James Wan, who was the director of all the Insidious movies, and Conjuring, Fast and Furious 7. He's doing Aquaman now. James Wan saw this, and he brought him in. He talked to him. He wanted to do Lights Out as a feature film, which they did, and it did successful. So he brought him back to do Annabelle 2, and Annabelle 2 was successful. Then DC reached out to him and said, "We want you to do Shazam."
for us to be like, because I remember you was telling me about Buddy who shot a whole film on his iPhone, right?
Yep, it's called Unsane.
And I was like, okay,
7S.
What does it take for us to be able to do the same exact thing that he?
Well, for that, he shot it on the iPhone 7S Plus or a 7S. You got to get over a 7S and over because they shoot 120 frames per second in 4K. That's why they cost so much money. Second, you got to get a lens. They have lenses, wide-angle type lenses to put on the camera.
Because there's this girl on Instagram. She do a lot of stuff with the iPhone. Yeah. Like her name Swoops. She do editing. She edit on her phone. She take the pictures on her phone, edit on her phone, and everything on her phone.
Yeah. And after you buy that lens, you got to buy the storage to store all that. Then you got to buy the editing to edit on that because some editing programs through the phone. Well, if you upload it to the computer, it's different too. But like you got to really buy the storage for it and the software to contain all that shit because you can't just put it in your media files because it's too fucking big. Right. You gotta. It's a lot of stuff you gotta buy with that. What they have. I
seen the video where he just had his phone and he was shooting.
But he had all the necessary equipment. Right. You know. So like you gotta buy. It's all more likely you spending money on the other than the camera and the lens. You're spending money on the software to get all that shit for your phone. Right. Because I'm pretty sure after he shot. Whatever he shot, he dumped it, which was he probably get uploaded to the computer where they edit on the professional software, Premiere Pro, whatever the fuck. Or I know he edited on his phone, so yeah, he had to put on a laptop.
He most likely.
You just basically
he probably just did the phone thing. You shot it on the phone, then edited on the computer.
You got to buy that space and that software for it. Right. Because it's a software on the new iPhones that you could buy to where you could record longer than 30 minutes. I think that's the max on the. These type of iPhones, the newest ones. What from yours? You got a 4, 5. I got a SE, which is over a 6S. It's the model before the 7. So I think it's like probably not even 30 minutes. Probably like 20. It probably is 30. I don't know, but
then depending on how much space you got on the
so you got to buy space and you got to buy the software where you could record for a long period of time. They get like a little cinema type version of it.
Well, so yeah. Back to the IGTV thing. It's a whole new app.
Cool.
But somehow it connects to your account. So, like I said, I'll be down to try and be some of the first people to get on it. So we could try it shit today if they got it out already.
Right.
I'm still like I said, I'm still on the fence about the whole vertical video thing because we wouldn't be able to put our content from YouTube on it. Not without it cutting up. Like if we tried to put the podcast, it'll crop the shit out of us. Unless we get like a
skit on
the two camera setup. Oh, you know what skit would have went the robbery skit we did?
Yeah, that would
have went good on.
There's a lot of videos I went vertical on. A lot of my skits I was vertical on.
The conversation with God skit
because it was easier to hold it like this on certain skits because like I was doing a lot of other stuff to where I couldn't hold it like this or like that. Because the play button is like right here, and I gotta like extend my finger a little bit or whatever, or I gotta like hold it a certain way. That's why a lot of people go vertical because it's easier. Like you just boom, 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 boom. But it is what it is. Yeah. There's still a lot of Instagram people still doing vertical, like One Influential and.
Yeah. Like what I said, it was like skits and stuff. That's easier to do. Like that's probably where I figure that's probably where they gonna get ahead on YouTube because a lot of like King Batch and Amanda Cerny and the Lily chick and like you said One Influential, Reggie Call like Instagram is creating this new IGTV for people like them.
Mm-hmm. Together, they probably had a little meeting with all of them and shit.
Yeah, they probably definitely asked them like, yo, how about this idea?
Y'all advertise this.
Right.
Probably gonna pay them.
Yeah, because matter of fact, think about it fits them the best because Instagram is where they thrive at.
Well, it's probably Facebook idea too, because Facebook bought Instagram.
Yeah, but they do. From my understanding, they still run as a separate company though. Like Facebook owns them, but they run as a separate company. But I'm pretty sure Facebook got they got the say so in the end. So
I'm just saying it's probably Facebook idea.
Right. What else we got to talk about, man?
Well, you know the news about XX Tentacion
Yeah.
got killed out in Miami in his hometown, motorcycle shopping. They said it was his Louis Vuitton book bag was gone that he had on because they took a picture from where he was there earlier, and he had a book bag, and they said that book bag was gone when he was laying in the car or whatever. And my only thing with that is, man, everybody like saw it because somebody put the videos up. I got two things with this. One is they like where he should get shot at. I'm like, okay, well, some people were saying he got shot in the grave, so where you couldn't really see it. They were saying the .22 caliber got a little small bullet, so he probably wasn't a lot of blood or whatever. And he probably really, I'm like, but if he's dead, he's dead. If people confirm he's dead, he's dead. It don't matter how he died, he dead.
People wanted to play
investigator, criminal mind, law and order.
People wanted to play conspiracy theories.
Yeah, conspiracy theories and all like that. You want to be investigative and all like that. You want to take screenshots. You plumb off the videos disrespectful. Y'all taking screenshots and putting captions like, bruh, let's stop bullshitting. Where he get shot at? That shit is disrespectful. Cause you, come on now.
I mean, you see a nigga slumped.
Right, he slumped. Like, and you see people checking his pulse and everything. This is another thing a lady pointed out. She was like, it's crazy in this society, the world we live in. Instead of like getting him out the car and then try to assess to see if they can help him, literally help him, everybody pulling out their phone. I'm like, well, this is a new age of generation. Some people they don't know what to do during the type of time, so they do pull out a phone. You know what I mean? Like, but it was a guy checking his pulse, but they were saying somebody could like try to. I'm like, maybe nobody had the training to try to help him, and they probably would have made it worse. And I'm pretty sure if they would have made it worse, it would have been their fault too. Nobody want that on their conscience. So,
I mean, I ain't have much to say about it because, like, I ain't have much to say about it on social media, and only because I didn't listen to his music. I didn't really think of him or care for him before he died. Right. So, if I ain't have much to say about him when he was alive, I probably ain't got much to say something now that he passed away. Then that's not to say that it's sad that he died. Yeah. But you know, everybody going crazy about this. Was he really somebody to care this much about?
Well, yeah, that's another thing. So everybody, because what he went through with his girlfriend and everything, he knew he was wrong, even if he didn't know.
And I don't even know the facts on that shit.
Yeah, nobody know the facts.
It's so much talk about him being an abuser, and
there's so much talks about his girlfriend saying this shit was she was lying.
Right. So I don't know the facts. So let's put it like this: he's done stuff in the public eye to make people perception of him be a lot more than a little negative. Yeah. So
and that only came to light.
And again, not to say none of this stuff is an excuse for him to think, oh, since he had a bad perception in a public eye, he deserved.
And I blame the people that tried to like paint him as this public icon that was perfect or whatever.
His fans did that.
Yeah, his fans did that. That's your fault.
But all fans do that.
Yeah, but that's your fault because they bashing him because everybody knew what he did. Everybody, it's that one person that come out of nowhere. Well, ain't this the same nigga that beat his girlfriend up and y'all commanding him? I'm glad he did. First of all, don't nobody deserve to die like that.
I mean, you can. I think you can point out the fact that he was an abuser without saying I'm glad he did.
Right. I saw so much of that. That's the fucked up part. There's so much fucking hate. Right. Like that's fucked up. Like you basically saying he deserved to die?
And I don't even think that's a result of him. I think that's just a result of we seeing a horrible. We're seeing a shitty shift in social media being really toxic, and we talked about this before. Like social media, Twitter ain't as fun as it used to be. Not even because you can't say what you want anymore. It's because when you do say something a simple disagreement turns into, oh, you racist or you homophobic or you stupid or you dumb. Mm-hmm. Like you can't have a good. I mean, Twitter wasn't necessarily for those deep conversations, but people do try to have them on Twitter. And
me personally, I wouldn't give a fuck.
And it's just Twitter just not fun.
If I say some shit, I say it. You want to argue with me? You can argue. I ain't gonna argue with you. You gonna be sitting in the mentions. I will say that dumbass. Somebody, it was some dude. He put a quote up like. What he's talking about? Subscribe for subscriber.
No.
Did you see that though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I asked him a question, but no, I'm still talking about X though.
Oh.
Somebody put something up about Maya Angelou and Malcolm X.
Yeah, I seen. I retweeted.
And that was like,
if he would have died at 20, why are y'all comparing him to historic figures?
Not even that. It's I'm gonna try to break.
I gotta hit that. Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna try to break it down as simple as possible. Matter of fact, and it's not even to plug myself, but I got a shirt that says "Life and Death. What you do in between is up to you." Right.
Right.
So you get life is promised, death is promised. Your legacy or whatever it is, you don't get no say so over that. You gotta say so over it. But what people do or say about you afterwards, you ain't got no say so over that. So when they say, "Oh, he was 20 years old," you don't know what he could have been. But here's the issue with that. It's a coulda, woulda, shoulda. Coulda, woulda, shoulda is a big ass what if, and that ain't what happened. His legacy, a large part of his legacy is you fighting a case because your baby mama said, or some allegedly you beat a pregnant girl up.
Mm-hmm. Hit a woman, period.
That's part of your legacy.
Yep.
Your legacy. Another part of your legacy is you get knocked out on stage. Another part of his legacy is he was a rapper.
Oh yeah, he did get knocked out on stage.
But
damn,
his legacy is gonna be an artist who may or may not have been on the up and up towards a change.
Yeah.
But again, he didn't live as long as Maya Angelou. He didn't live as long as Malcolm X. So
exactly.
So you can sit here and say what he would have been, but that ain't what he was.
So it's like they were saying to be. It's like they were saying, like, y'all acting like, talk about if Malcolm X would have died at 20, he would have been known as Red from Detroit. I'm like, so you think X would have turned around and been
but here's the
community
thing.
activist?
Here's the thing. Malcolm X didn't die at 20.
Exactly.
Maya Angelou didn't die at 20.
Exactly.
So what's your point?
Right. You have no point.
My like I said, my only thing is, yes, we all have a story to tell, and if you don't live long enough to change, to make sure your story is full and full of growth, and I'm not saying that he had a choice in whether he was gonna die or not, but death doesn't give a fuck.
Choice of that.
Life and death.
Yeah. It's a natural.
What you do in between of that, you don't know. We don't know when we go die. So if I'm out here doing foul shit and then my life is end up cutting short, like I should have lived my life knowing that I could be gone tomorrow.
Right.
So I should do better by other people.
Exactly.
And that's what it is.
Some people don't do that.
I'm still not like I said. And to me it looked like the dude who posted this, he might have been an X fan. I don't really know. Even if he not, like he should have thought out that what he wanted to say. Really he should have thought it out a little bit more. He should have thought about legacy versus.
He could have elaborated a little more on what he was talking about.
Yeah, and I guess he was just probably trying to say that. He was trying to say that X could have been on his way to changing his life, but at the end of the day, that's not what happened. Right.
Well, no, don't get me wrong. He was putting a lot of stuff up. Like he knew he was. Like it was some interviews he was saying he felt like he was gonna die or whatever because he was this bad person or whatever. Like you know how Tupac used to do.
I mean, but he like.
But you know,
I've seen the videos that X, and let's be honest, just because he died, it doesn't necessarily like. If my sister is the girl that got beat up by him, it's still fuck X whether he dead or alive.
Yeah, true.
I would go like if a nigga did something to my little sister right now, any one of my little sisters or my little brother, and you died that wasn't from me, or you died from whatever that was outside of my control. Yeah, it's still fuck you, and it's still I'm gonna come piss on your grave. Yeah. So people can act like they so uppity or they so righteous that you can't speak on the dead wrongly. Fuck all that. You can say whatever you fuck you want. Mm-hmm. Problem is, are you ready for the consequences that come with you and whatever that may be? If you believe in karma, are you ready for that?
Come back around, boy.
That's all I'm gonna say to that.
Cause I ain't no X fan. I only listen to a couple things of his music in the car, and I'm just like this. Just the whole situation. It's fucked up how he died. I don't like seeing black people killed. To be honest with you, because we already killing each other off and all like that, and it's just the way he died. I was just like, a lot of stuff just rubbed me the wrong way. Everybody was talking about this shit, like what you were saying too. Especially when you saw, when you showed me that shit on Twitter, like you retweeted that shit. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? And then all these people bashing him and all like that. Like I said, man, if he's dead, he's dead. Stop trying to set up these conspiracy theories. Dang. Everybody confirming he's dead, he's gone. There you go. That's the end of it.
Right. Put like this: Third Post Media could be on the fucking up and up to be $1 billion company. But let's say, God forbid, something happened to us. What could have been ain't what happened.
Right.
He could have wasn't Tentacion.
Yeah.
He could have been on his way to becoming more than just an abuser, but sadly, his life was cut short, and he didn't get the, and you'll never know. So whatever point dude was trying to make, I really didn't get. And honestly, I'd rather talk about Mano and Lil Kim situation because that shit looked mad weird, nigga.
I still don't get that. Like I thought they was playing. I don't know. She kept like every time that nigga touched her shoulder, she was just like
Alright, so to break down the situation, it was 2 videos that popped up of Mano and Lil Kim. One of the videos I saw was everybody applaud Lil Kim. I guess she was getting the key to the city or some shit. Right? Shit, he was getting the key to the city. She was getting the key to the city or some shit.
His shirt with pants.
Fuck you, nigga. And I guess Mano jumped in the middle of her spotlight, her moment. It was her moment, and Mano hopped in front of that shit. And it was weird, hilarious. People was like, "Oh, he wrong for that."
I didn't see that one.
You gotta. I'm a fan of that shit.
Damn, boy, you about to break the table.
I'm a fan of that shit.
Put the heavy ass
Hey, this is my police beater.
You gonna beat the table up? You paying for that motherfucker?
And then there was another video where she was standing in front of him and he was like grabbing her shoulders and she was like throwing his ass off quick as hell.
Do you think was that video before when he when he interrupted her? Was that before she did the shoulder thing?
I think so. I ain't sure.
So maybe she was doing that because he did that.
But it still looked weird even then, cause I forgot I left one part out when everybody started applauding and he jumped in and started talking and interrupting her moment. You should have seen how the bodyguard jumped in front of Kim to like block Mano from her. It looked mad weird, nigga.
But I'm just saying, like, so do you think was the events when he was touching her shoulder?
No, it was already weird before that. It was already an issue.
I know it's weird. I'm saying, do you think she did that because he did that? When he was touching her shoulder, she was like brushing him off or whatever. Oh, do you think she did that because he did that?
Most definitely.
Before,
right? But
okay, so I didn't get why
it was. But you already felt that whole energy that you seen that video. You felt that in the other video because I'm telling you, it's like. Let me see. This Kim, then that's the bodyguard. The bodyguard was like right here behind her, and then Mano jumps out and starts talking, and the bodyguard slides his big ass in between Kim and Mano. So you got Kim sitting right here, the big ass bodyguard, and Mano doing his little
like he
banter.
knew some shit. She might jump off on his ass or something.
You know what? Honestly, I want to know more. Why? Like some people was trying to say that he abusing her or some shit.
I don't know. He got a scar on his face. She probably did that to him.
No, that was jail. That's jail.
Yeah, no, he looked like a tiger.
Yeah. And I mean, from the interviews I've seen with him in the Breakfast Club, he seems, and I don't know Mano personally. He ain't even a big enough rapper to enough people know him.
Hell no, I ain't know that nigga since what the fuck did he say? All the above. I know that with T-Pain. What else did he do before that?
He was on the Millie Rock remix.
It was a song though he had a hit with.
I forget.
Yeah, I forgot that
but,
shit too.
I mean, the way he talked on the Breakfast Club, this seemed out of character, but I don't know him personally, so I can't say.
Yeah.
And I couldn't be doing all that shit for over Lil Kim. Like, whoever he...
Yeah, she still
look busted, kid.
She look like an Annabelle doll or something.
Nigga, she fucked
Victorian
herself
old
up.
porcelain dolls. That's how she look now. I wouldn't even cry. I wouldn't do nothing for that pussy. How about that?
I mean, she busted, but maybe her pussy is amazing.
Or her mouth.
Or that.
I don't give a But if I can't look at you, I don't want it. I don't give a fuck how good it is. If I can't look at you, I don't want that shit.
Right. Listen, we gotta show the camera that shit.
How the hell we gonna show the camera? I don't think the camera can see that.
Yeah. It looked weird. I don't know if they could see that.
It's out of focus.
Fuck it. But that shit was weird. And she looked weird, G.
Yeah,
she looked weird as hell.
She looked like off Bride of Chucky. You remember how the doll for the Bride of Chucky looked? That's how she looked.
Man.
A little uglier. The doll looked better. How about that?
Yo, my thing is
Jennifer Tilly.
Like that whole situation is weird.
You know what else is weird?
I don't know what else to say about it because it's like if you ain't want the nigga, I would have. If I felt that energy coming out towards me, I would have left. I would have been like, okay, I fucked up. It's time for me to go.
Okay, but you know what else is weird?
What?
And can you explain it to me? What the fuck is Trump talking about? This Space Force? Is it he creating a Power Ranger group or some shit? What is this?
Oh yeah.
Explain this shit to me.
This nigga got like.
Oh, he said we need to conquer and we need to be known in space or some shit. Like,
listen,
I'm like, so are you gonna be a Power Ranger?
Listen,
I'm confused.
Nigga ain't gonna even be around long enough to even see this shit come to fruition.
Right, he's like 75 or some shit.
And there's people still hoping that he gets impeached. Who the fuck
I don't
knows?
think the impeachment gonna happen, but I think when the re-election come around, he won't be back.
I would listen. People thought
I wouldn't be surprised if he do.
People were saying that he wasn't gonna get elected anyway, but he did.
He did.
So I wouldn't.
That's
be surprised.
why I don't think he gonna get impeached.
I'm not gonna be surprised if he get reelected.
I'm pretty sure he got people in his ear like, wait, you can't do that. Wait, you gonna cause the country to cause a fucking riot. This is what you're gonna do. He got advisors.
And then if you're thinking like this, the amount of money it would cost for you to put something in place for intergalactic defense.
Whatever the fuck. Intergalactic defense.
Hey, I couldn't even say that shit with a straight face.
But no, because, I seen Independence.
Who the fuck is he fighting?
I seen Independence Day. Just in case some shit go down, I'm with him, actually. You know what?
Who the fuck is he fighting, nigga?
You know what, nigga? I believe in aliens.
This is what I'm...
And I ain't mocking you.
This is why I think presidents know something we don't.
Exactly.
Because UFOs and like all these people who be saying that they see UFOs and shit.
I believe in that shit.
I don't know.
Just like I was talking about religion, and I don't want to get into this again, but I was like, I don't believe we the only species in this universe. There's billions and trillions of universes. I don't think we the only species in this universe.
But check this out. I agree with you. I forget who said. He said, if God got all this real estate, you think we the only ones that's out there?
Exactly.
I forget who said that shit. But and I kind of agree with it because it's like maybe we the only ones in our galaxy.
Probably not though.
Probably not. Maybe they just too far away.
We haven't even experienced the whole galaxy.
Maybe they just too far away to get to us, and we too far away to get to them.
Yeah.
And then you think about other galaxies too. We can't reach that shit.
Nope.
Our telescopes ain't big good enough.
Telescopes or our equipment.
Right. And then it's like, but at the same time,
we had satellites get thrown outside of the quadrants of whatever the realms, like further in space, and the further it got, the more fucked up it got, and we lost it.
And just to stick to more like on a reality based situation, right? What makes Trump think that being in space gonna make us any like whatever he's trying to do in space? What makes him think that's gonna make us any safer?
Right, it's probably
what goes up got to come down. Like
but
some go wrong up there, and that shit got to come. What he gonna? My thing is he gonna build a Death Star?
That'll be dope. I love to get
Trump.
that
I'm telling you, Trump. He would build something. He would make it reality wise. If he was to bring something like that into real life, that's what he would attempt to do. Try to build a Death Star.
But look, now that I think about it, because I didn't understand what you're talking about with Space Force, I didn't understand this shit because I didn't read the article or whatever.
I'm gonna look this shit up.
But if he talking about that shit with aliens or whatever, I'm down for it. Fuck it, you know. Trying to advance our technology and just try new shit. Fuck it. Go ahead for it. Like you said, build a Death Star. Shit.
I mean, but at the same time, it's like
We can't waste money on it, of course.
Who the fuck want? Cause who the fuck want to pay for that shit?
Man, fuck paying for a shit. Get some volunteers to donate some shit.
I mean, no, cause you gotta buy the equipment.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta buy the rockets. You gotta pay for the astronauts, and then
what the hell do
you gotta do more research into this shit.
Why the hell do I? What do
Trump,
who creates
Force.
our currency? Who controls our currency?
I looked it up. It's hard to explain. I'm gonna show you the video I watched.
Okay.
But
I want to know
because that's not a conversation we can have on a podcast, and knowing as little as we do.
Yeah. I'm gonna say what I want to know. I want to know like why are we in so much debt if we create our own money? Do we create our own money?
Because I guess you borrow from, like I said,
other countries.
We shouldn't even talk about this shit right now.
I'm just saying. I want to know.
I think so. I think that's how it go. We borrow from other countries.
What, paper? The fuck?
Honestly, I don't know. Yeah, and
not even the debt. I just want to know how we make our own money.
My thing is, who put it in Trump's mind? Like, wasn't this? I'm pretty sure he didn't think of this shit himself. Like,
I'm pretty sure he did. He
who
probably
put
got
it
drunk or something. Talking to his crazy
he
ass
probably
son.
watched. He probably watched the last Star Wars movie and was like,
I'm talking about. I think
That's
he
what we
really
doing.
watched Independence Day too.
Independence Day.
Yeah, the resurgence, because that shit was actually dope.
What's that?
They
time?
learned from Independence Day 1. They took technology they took from the aliens and they like put it in their weapons and shit.
Right.
And they built like the other space station outside of Earth and all that.
What's that movie about the time machine? Maybe it's called The Time Machine. I'm not sure, but it's basically like dude built the time machine. He went into the future, and in the future he went to, they tried to colonize the moon, and something went wrong, and the moon broke apart and started to fall to Earth. I can see that happening under Trump.
What the fuck? I don't know what movie that is. That's some Netflix shit.
No. It went on Netflix shit. It was an old school. It was like, I think the movie came out like in 2001.
That's some Twilight Zone shit, I guess. I don't know.
I
ain't never heard of that.
I'm telling you, that was the movie. It was like
I mean, hey, if it happened with Trump, then shit, we fucked. I wouldn't. No, I think he'll try to like not with the moon, because we've been trying shit with the moon for years.
But we ain't trying to build nothing on it.
He probably don't want to build nothing on it. He probably want to, like you said, build a Death Star or some shit, just floating in space. Like how we had the astronauts up there. They keep the astronauts up there like to keep track of the weather and all that bullshit, or like to put stuff up there. We might have a Death Star up there like
this
that.
movie. You ain't never seen this?
Hell no, I ain't never.
You ain't never seen that shit?
I gotta see that shit. When did it come out?
It came out 2002.
Damn, that's why I ain't seen this shit.
And it was alright for its time. I ain't gonna even stunt. I enjoyed it.
Effects wise and story and all that.
Like they didn't go crazy with the effects, but you could tell it was like 2002 effects.
Especially on 4K TVs.
Right, you can tell.
See all that shit.
You could tell that shit was 2002 effects. And it wasn't as bad as people make it out to be. Like on IMDb, it only got 5.9 out of 10. On Rotten Tomatoes, it got 29%.
Damn.
But like,
because it was probably a weak plot.
Right. But basically, in part of the movie, they fucked up the moon, and then the humans had to go underground. And then he went farther into the future, and so humans had evolved into something else. My thing is, I see that shit. The moon part,
surface dwellers or some shit.
They became underground dwellers.
Right, them motherfuckers.
Right.
I thought they was called surface dwellers.
I don't know how about that shit called.
Yeah.
But the moon part, I see it happening on Trump.
But in actuality, I think
if you think about it, that like if the moon crashed to the Earth, that's like it's a big ass asteroid. We fucked.
Like, the moon bigger than us. Like we ain't no asteroid, nigga. That's a whole new problem.
I mean, Earth bigger than the moon, but I'm just saying.
It ain't.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
It is? Okay. Well, yeah. It's
Nigga,
like
that's
a big,
basic.
you're right, like a big ass asteroid. Though.
Right.
But in actuality, we can't have underground from that. We
probably
fucked.
not.
No, we ain't no had underground from that. You had underground from the moon, nigga. You still dead. Like it ain't no way.
Right.
Like
It's gonna be too damn hot.
Like that movie, The Knowing, with Nicolas Cage. They was talking about the sun. The sun had hit his.
Oh yeah, I
hit his. It was gonna erupt or whatever.
Right.
The gamma ray burst or whatever from the sun. The radiation from the sun is gonna hit the earth, and they was trying to decide like, is it gonna kill us or is it not? Then when they like the people they thought was crazy, typing in numbers and shit, or scratching their numbers everywhere, they ended up finding out you can't hide from this shit. It's worldwide. It's gonna fuck up the whole earth. The aliens came to Earth. Like, this would have made it sci-fi. If they would have made it sci-fi, it would have been scary as fuck to think about. But they was like, the aliens came to take all the children and take them to a whole nother planet to start, like, to like, basically farm the human race.
All right.
Bro, oh, look at you.
Gang.
Yeah.
But my thing, and then I thought it was just a space program. It's a military program. Damn. My thing is, who the fuck is you trying to go to war with?
Just in case, man. Hey, shit, we don't want to be unprepared like
Let's put it like this then.
Independence Day shed a light on that.
We already go to war on the fucking surface enough. We don't need to be going to war in space with each other.
Nah, if it's space with each other, I'm leaving the planet, goddammit.
Where the fuck? We gotta go to Mars.
Yeah.
They finna fuck up the atmosphere, all that goddamn explosion and shit in the... There's already a bunch of space junk in the atmosphere. Yeah,
they say
anyway.
Every time we leave the atmosphere, it creates a hole in the ozone layer.
I don't know.
That's what they said. Like, I heard when I was like younger. They say every time we leave the atmosphere from Earth, it like fucks it up because we should not be doing it, but we do it. So that's how people that's how people create the myths that if we didn't go to the moon, we didn't go to space. But we did because we fucking up our ozone layer. I mean,
I don't know if that's true though.
But I don't know either. But I'm saying what I heard.
Right. My thing is like.
But we are fucking up our ozone.
We gonna end up. It's gonna end up in the motherfucking.
You see the new Creed 2 trailer?
Yeah, I seen that.
That shit coming out fast as hell. They just started production in March. It come out in November. He did that with Creed 1 though. They started in January and it came out in November. Who
directed? The same director?
Nah, his name Stephen Caples Jr.
Dude with the afro?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it. Is they going like the same storyline from when he fought the Russian?
The Russian. He fighting his son.
He fighting the Russian son.
Mm-hmm. They killed his father. That's what I said. I'm like, I gotta watch.
I don't know. I mean, cause it sounded like an easy. I think they should have went with something.
Sound too basic.
Right. It sounded like.
Because I thought Creed 1 was gonna be like that.
It sounded obvious.
Yeah, it's too obvious.
I think they should have went with something else.
But we gotta see how they do the story.
Right.
I learned from that. We can't judge just yet because I seen some ones that was too obvious, but then they end up being good.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that they ain't gonna be good. I'm just saying like when you just without watching a movie, if you just like if it was just a regular book, a story in a book or something, I'd be like, okay, this ain't what it, this ain't it.
Well, hopefully it don't be bad.
Because essentially all you're doing is a remake of Rocky.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be a continuation, but they just want to set it as a remake.
It would have been different if he would have been like, he got to fight the dude that killed his daddy.
Yeah,
like that
nigga be old as shit.
He's still in shape though. Like,
okay.
His name, the fuck is his name? I forgot his name. But he been in a lot of movies and shit.
If he dies, he dies.
Yeah.
Hey, that's one of the best references ever.
Start with a D. Something. I forgot his fucking name. But yeah, he worked with Sylvester Stallone on a lot of shit. And he a karate black belt and all like that. He's still in shape. He was in the Expendables.
Oh yeah. I know you're talking about
the tall one.
Big crazy looking motherfucker.
Yeah, you see how in shape he still is. Right? He just look older, but I'm pretty sure he can still.
He look like he had surgery on his face.
Nah, he just getting old.
He
probably did because like I said, he did karate. I mean, he probably competed.
All right.
Got his ass fucked up in the face. They do kick. They hit you in the face in karate. They do bare knuckle. And they because Mickey Rourke, I didn't know he was Golden Gloves. The actor Mickey Rourke, he had surgery on his whole face because he took so much abuse on his face. He ended up getting facial reconstruction. And then you see his younger picture, how he look now, you're going to be like, what the fuck? Like, Michael Jackson look more like Michael Jackson than he did look like him.
You know who else look fucked up in the face, too?
Damn.
Dude from Casino? No.
Robert De Niro?
No. Not Casino. Goodfellas.
Oh, Ray Liotta, whatever.
Yeah, Liotta look fucked up.
He look older.
I said no. You should have seen him on Decent and Marrow. He looked like he fucked up. He kept getting. You could tell he kept getting surgeries. Oh. And so they had to really doll his face up because he's sitting in front of a camera inside of two black dudes, and his face looked super painted.
Because I seen him on a commercial.
And you could tell he had lips shit done, and he fucked. Ray Liotta looks fucked up.
Yeah. Because I seen him on a commercial. He ain't look that bad as he used to look like last year. He did a cigarette commercial.
And then I never understood, like, you go and get these surgeries to look younger, but you end up looking older than you actually do.
They said Smokey Robinson did that, but he didn't.
Oh.
That nigga just got green eyes and he light skinned. He ain't got to do that.
Yeah, like if Ray Liotta, if his point was to look younger than what he is, he failed.
Yeah.
He looked like a hot fucking mess.
Like Pamela Anderson did.
Man. Yeah, her too. She fucked herself up.
He look like a blow-up doll.
Hell no.
You crazy, man. If I don't
can't-
get money
honestly,
like that,
I-
I'm not spending on nothing to get nothing to
I
regret.
can't do that shit.
Not on my fucking face.
I can't do that shit.
I don't know
Because-
why people do that shit.
Because it never comes out how you want it to.
I mean,
Just imagine, matter of fact, look at Lil' Kim. Kim Kardashian, them sisters gonna end up like
and
that.
she was bad as fuck. Lil' Kim.
Yeah,
Lil'
yeah,
Kim
she
was bad as fuck.
She
What the
was.
fuck was she thinking? I was pissed off when I heard she did that. Like Voorhees did that shit from Saved by the Bell.
But you also don't. Which one is that?
The dark one from Saved by the Bell. Lisa.
Oh,
Lisa
yeah,
Turtle.
yeah, she did. I seen that. She looked fucked up too.
Like a gremlin or something. Like one of them little porch, a jungle bunny or
Who
something.
else?
I don't know.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna say this. You can't never. This is how you know that no matter how beautiful people tell you are, if your insecurities are stronger than what other people are seeing, whatever they issues they had whatever self issues they had with their parents, they should have. I don't know who could have helped them. Maybe they should have went to therapy or something.
Because I was about to say that too. Like Michael Jackson, his was all psychological. He ain't like.
I mean that whole. Okay, but still, even having it like even with Lil' Kim, I think that's psychological.
Well, yeah, I was just saying like, yeah, that's psychological. But I was just saying like the skin period,
Right.
That's a disease. But
starting to go get the nose. I mean the
nose,
whole family, but they whole family like they had nose jobs.
Nah, but
Michael Jackson.
well, not because he didn't like looking like his father.
Right. So none
that's
of
why
them
he got
did
his
it.
nose redid.
But put like this, Michael's brothers, the sisters, and the mother. When you look at the old pictures and the new pictures, all of them had a nose job.
But you look at their daddy though, he got a fat ass nose. They all have fat ass nose. They probably did.
So
look like their mama.
The whole family. She looked like she had a nose job too.
No.
Look at the old pictures.
She's older. I mean,
I'm gonna show you the old pictures, G. I'm telling you, she looked like she had.
So you saying they look like they got Michael nose?
Yes. They all look like they went to go get surgeries together.
Pretty sure they did, but
Nigga.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
Wait, listen. I'm gonna
To
show
not
you.
look
I'm gonna
like
show
Joe
you.
Jackson.
Listen. If you look at pictures from when they was kids and then they noses now, like black people can't. We born with wider noses for a reason. We can't breathe with white people nose.
We can smell bullshit a mile away. That's why we was made with these motherfuckers.
Can't breathe with them people nose. That's one thing. That's one of the things that we have different from white people. Our noses.
I met a girl that got like a shark fin nose. Like her shit like boom bam. On some Phineas and Ferb type shit.
Damn.
I was like, whoa. She's cute though, but I was like, whoa. It's a big ass
My
nose.
cousin wife got a big ass nose.
Like, when you see somebody with a big ass nose, you just look at their nose like.
But she not
whoa.
ugly with it though.
No, they don't. Sometimes they never be ugly with it. You just be like, that's a fat ass nose.
Whoa. Like I played football with this dude named Buck. He had a fat ass potato nose. He talked like this sometimes. He was like big nose. We call him nose. And we used to have little pun jokes and shit. You think he knows everything?
You work with him?
No, we play football.
Oh, y'all play football.
This is
With
in high school. Yeah, high school.
Oh, they used to call his ass Nose?
Yeah.
I know who the fuck you talking about. He used to ride with the boys from from past California.
Yeah. Nose.
And they used to call his ass Nose. That motherfucking nose was big as hell.
His
though.
nose was fat as fuck. Just like we call AC ass lip. That nigga bottom. That nigga like that. Man. Stop playing with me. Well, one girl found that shit arousing and she had a baby with him.
Oh, he knocked some chick up, huh?
Yeah. I knew both of them. I tried to holler at her first.
She like niggas with big noses.
I just like like I said, me in high school, I was hollering, but I wasn't trying to fuck around. I was just like, man, nah. Like I had motherfuckers' numbers and I just forget. She gave me a number. I forgot I had a number. Cause I saw motherfuckers every day. I ain't want to talk to nobody outside of school. I got tired of that shit. What makes you think I want to see you outside of school? Come on now. No. We should hang out. Mm-hmm. And 5-10 years maybe, yeah, when I don't see your ass so much.
Nigga, I didn't care about seeing certain mugs.
That's how it was. Like, I ain't really give. If you want about football, I ain't really give a fuck about you. I was just like, eh.
Yeah, but a lot of these people is out here fucking their faces up. And that shit look crazy.
They need to stop that shit, man. Unless you really ugly. If you really ugly, go ahead and try it. You know, you never know. Get your shit peeled off. Put somebody else shit on your face.
Did you hear about the Mexican soccer player who you ain't hear about? Mexican soccer player, he got accused by, and I guess they say this story, the story is, I guess, some years old or whatever, but shit, it's new to me.
Damn me, shit.
Yeah, U.S. Treasury investigated one of the Mexican soccer players, I guess he's the captain of the team. He can't do no business with American companies because American government said you money laundering for the cartel.
Damn.
So
is he?
I don't know. From my understanding, they didn't find him guilty. But
probably do.
When they do the jerseys, you know how jerseys got the sponsors. His jersey sponsorless. Blank. When he want to travel and play, he can't stay in certain hotels because if they got taxed to American banks.
Damn, they diminished his ass.
He can't do any.
He getting blackballed, baby.
He can't do business with anybody.
He's still getting paid though, right?
Yeah.
So that's like soccer's version of blackballing. Why football can't?
It's not soccer who blackballing him. It's the American government because.
Why they don't do that shit to Kaepernick? Give him some money at least.
Who?
I said Kaepernick. No, I'm just playing. Go ahead.
No, but they was
This is the NFL doing. It's different.
Right.
I wish the NFL would do that.
But soccer, like I said, we had this conversation last podcast.
It's American staple.
Soccer is fucking garbage sport.
But it's popular as fuck.
But this one particular player is getting fucked in the ass because he got accused of being cartel money laundering.
I think he don't care because he's still getting paid for playing soccer.
Yeah, but he's still losing out on money for sponsorships. He can't do. No company can do. They get fined if they do business with him. I mean, all he no bank. He can't keep his money in banks, in American banks. Damn, he can't stay.
That's fucked up.
He can't stay at if a U.S. company owns a hotel overseas, he can't stay at that company.
Oh, and just because I think they did that, just because they didn't find him guilty,
right?
Not sure,
right? That's why.
Just in case they do, just in case it is true.
And then he not American citizen, so he ain't got that.
Yeah.
So it's not innocent. It's not innocent until proven guilty.
Well, from a business standpoint,
I understand. Listen, I want to do business. I want to do business with his ass neither.
If I heard some shit like that, from a business standpoint, I would do the same thing. But at least he getting paid. But okay, it's understandable.
I mean, he still probably gonna get paid from the team that he played for
because it's foreign.
But a bunch of other companies can't do. Like,
he can't get sponsored.
Like he can't get a $200 million shoe deal.
But all he gotta do for him, if he's still getting paid, which is a nice little check, all you gotta do is downgrade. You can't do what you want to do, like a lot of these pro athletes doing, buying mansions and shit. He probably can buy him a nice house, but he can't buy no mansion. You gotta downgrade, and just admit you're getting blackballed. If you don't think if it's not true, then it's not true. I mean, I'm pretty sure if it's not true.
My thing is, what can he do?
Eventually, it'll roll over.
What can he do to prove that he not?
That's what I'm saying.
You know, and then who's to say that he not being threatened?
Right. This could be temporary.
It's been, I guess, it's been some years now.
Temporary in American years.
I don't know, but and then like if it is true, let's say he is getting that he is laundering money for the cartel. Who's to say he doing it willingly?
Right, he probably
He getting punished already. Now you punishing him for doing something that he can't get away from.
Knowing the government, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
they want you to tell. They don't give a fuck what happened to you.
Right, I know. I see it. We seen the stories of it. They don't give a fuck, but
they don't give no fuck.
At the same time, shit, I'd be like, man. I mean, that I guess that should probably make you a little bit anti-American, just a little bit. I'm surprised if he ain't said some under his breath like, fuck the American government. I'm pretty sure he probably said down this, fuck the American government.
You know, every now and again we say fuck this country, but you know we don't mean
it. I mean, I've said fuck particular people who part of the government, not not the country itself.
Man, this country.
Like fuck Trump. Fuck.
He the country. He run the country. Fuck him. Fuck the country. If you say fuck Trump, you saying fuck the country for now.
Really?
Yeah, till he get out. Then we'll love it again. We'll get back in bed with it.
I mean, even then, it's still people in this government. You still gotta say fuck them.
Oh yeah, fuck the government. I don't know.
Then look, we say fuck the government, then we try to put it up. We go, we gotta pay to put up on YouTube, man. They take half our videos down.
You know what I know what I tell them though.
Can't get a job nowhere.
I tell them suck my dick on the back.
Yeah.
Listen, if I ever met Trump in person, I would definitely.
I wouldn't even shake his hand.
No, I wouldn't shake his hand. I'd definitely tell him like he kind of dickhead.
I'd do him like his wife did. He tried to hold her hand.
Yeah, nigga. Do people like
this is hilarious?
Do his fan base not pay attention, or they just so fucking biased that they don't care that his wife don't like him, Joe?
Don't nobody
like I know I'm just saying, but the person closest to you rips their hand away from you every time you try to hold it. That's weird.
That just shows.
And they try to say this guy is so good for America. Listen, if the leader of our country ain't got his shit together at home, how can he be good for the country?
At least with Obama, man, he had a tight little ass family.
His family rock with each other.
Thick ass wife.
I won't go that far.
She was thick. You want to?
Listen.
Your goddamn man.
I'm not saying that she not thick, but I'm saying you ain't had to go that far.
Thick ass wife.
We showed Michelle a little respect.
Respectfully, you think as hell. She know it. She like it. You fine. She fine. How about this? She fine as hell. The finest first lady in American history.
He said she thick as hell. How old is the daughter? One of the daughters in college now, right?
Yeah, I think one is 19 or 20, the other one like 16, 17, some shit like that. They're not too far behind each other, I don't think. Yeah, look at that ass on her. Jesus.
Nigga, chill.
Bow. Just smack it. Better.
What time?
Tearing that motherfucker up.
What time we got? Shit, we got anything else to talk about?
Other than taxes I have now.
Taxes I have.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
especially where we at.
This is gonna be a short episode of a podcast. No mics.
Yeah, man. Much to talk about. The last good long one we had, his computer erased it. When we tried to upload.
Right.
That was a good ass long conversation.
But that's not that ended up not being the longest one though.
Cause we fuck. It was good.
Yeah, because we got one that's actually longer than that.
I know. I'm just saying that was a good long one though.
Right.
Good ass conversation. We had everything in order and shit. We was going.
Oh nigga, you gotta listen to J-Rock album.
I don't want to. Who's that?
TD Kendrick label mate.
Okay.
That album
is dope.
Yes.
All right, I gotta listen to it.
It's called Redemption.
Oh, okay. It's new.
It came out last week.
Cool.
The same day Nas album came out. Nas album was not that good to me.
I heard you the second person I heard.
That's not.
One of my buddies, football buddies, he said that shit is cheeks.
Nigga, it sound like. From my understanding, they spent years on the album. It sound like they only spent a month.
He tried to promote it like Jay-Z did his when he said 444, not 444, Holy Grail.
I don't know what he was trying to do, G. All I can say is that shit was it.
I didn't even know he had a new album.
I think I only like one song on it, and honestly, Nas ain't got to rap no more. He a venture fucking capitalist.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna put out an album, I would like it to be good.
Yeah, I hear more about Nas in the business community than I do about rapping. But like Jay-Z, I don't really hear about him rapping, but he still keep his foot in both. What I about to say? Fuck. I didn't know he
had a brain fart in the middle of the conversation.
Shut up. I didn't know he had an album. I really didn't.
Yeah. So Jay-Z and Beyonce dropped the album. Nas dropped the album.
That shit came out of nowhere with them.
J-Rock dropped the album. Who else? Oh, and a local guy named Femdot. He got a really good album. His album, the quality of it is up there.
Oh, it's on Spotify. That was what I asked you.
What? The album? Yeah.
J-Rock's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He kicked it off with the first 4 songs. He kicks it off strong with the first 4 songs. And then it's just a continuation, a consistent flow of good music.
That's why Jay-Z and Beyonce was taking the pictures though.
Yeah, they were trying to promote that weak ass album.
This week?
I don't know. I ain't listening to it. But I really ain't. Me personally, I don't want to hear Jay-Z and Beyonce on the same album. The last time they tried to do like a joint anything, shit wasn't like, it didn't sound good. I forget what song it was.
All I need is
that was alright.
Me and my girl. After that, it was Drunken Love. Drunken Love.
Drunken Love was alright, but it was something they tried to do, and I was like, okay, we don't want to. Like they got songs together, but people saying this album is good that they dropped together. I haven't heard it yet.
Is it Jay-Z and Kanye good?
I don't know, but I am kind of. I have my prejudices against it already. My preconceived notions that it ain't good.
Bias.
But I don't hear nobody really talk like saying it's amazing. They just saying
I don't either. I just see a lot of
it.
people more talking about her ass, like how she looking now and everything. Them twins, she been good to her. You know, I fell off with her after she said she fell in love with Jay-Z. I was like, damn.
I mean, people like who they like. Shit.
I was like, fuck. It's like with a celebrity. When she got married, like. I went from this to this. I was like, oh God.
So he limp. He just dangled.
Like I was in love with Beyonce. I changed my tag password to Beyonce.
Hell no.
With my birthday. Like I was in love with Beyonce. Rihanna not new baby now.
Yeah, think Rihanna. She on point.
Not Janae Aiko. What's her name? Karuchi. I love Karuchi.
Janae Aiko. I take Janae Aiko
Big Sean
over
though. Like once again, boom. I was like, ugh. Then when I heard he was cheating on her, it went back up. But then she was like,
but that was false.
Yeah, it was false, and then it went back down. I was like, damn.
Hell no.
I hope they happy together though, man. Fuck you, Big Sean. But yeah.
Really? You hating on?
I'm hating on Jay-Z and Big Sean. Damn, fuck y'all. I love y'all music though. I respect y'all as black men.
I don't give a fuck about Big Sean music. That shit huff.
I like his music.
I tried. He had that one album I like. I can't think of the name of it, but I like 2 songs. Well, I can't even say I like the album. I like 2 songs from it.
There's a few songs I like on most of his albums. I ain't gonna say I like the whole album, but it's all his albums. But you know, I don't look at him as the greatest rapper, but like I like his music. But we have fucked him for taking my girls off the market, especially
You see.
Janae Aiko. Because when she said eat the booty like groceries,
that was right up your alley.
That was when every man that eats butt came into fruition.
Yeah, and all y'all niggas need bleach water when y'all wash y'all dishes.
But look, I'm drinking from his cup though.
Yeah, and I'm gonna clean that motherfucker with bleach.
You ain't gonna do shit. It's gonna be
you
sitting
crazy,
on the
nigga. Every time I wash these dishes, there's bleach.
All right, man.
Bleach in my water because I know you come over, and my other cousin Sean.
Sean, you don't know where Sean out there.
Sean booty eater too.
That nigga be out there in the suburbs, boy.
Shit, but we gonna call this one the
disclaimer: the things we talk about on here are not appropriate for children, and
I mean they kind of are. Children,
most of the shit.
Children, it is
life,
appropriate
though.
for children.
When we talk about his life, eating ass is part of life. Tell him.
No.
No, I'll just play.
No.
But yeah.
Hell no.
Anything you want to plug?
Motherfucking no. Oh, shopcreatedbycurtis.com. 4 new t-shirts up. People, shout out to everybody who done shop with me. Shout out to everybody who shared my artwork. Shout out to everybody who shared the shirts. He just mad because he can't wear
the same t-shirts.
Of course, nigga. He just mad because I ain't got his size.
That too, man. I'm mad as fuck at that.
You hating ass nigga.
So
make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our YouTube page, like our Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, Third Post Media, PULSE Post, Third Post Media.
Man. You literate motherfuckers out there.
Because they think we say post like POS.
Post. Yeah, like my
post.
auntie said that. I said post. I'm like post.
Like if you
motherfucker, when you hear post.
Right. And we got some Third Post Media t-shirts come at some point we're gonna drop those. Continue
I'm talking out the camera.
The more people that like and subscribe our channel, the quicker we can get these t-shirts out there.
Yeah. And then can I go? You done?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, we got I'm working on a short film with
real actors. Yay.
with 2 other co-directors and writers and producers for a film production called Digital Hydra. I've been interning that, and it's a real film. So like we trying to put it in the film festivals. We'll be working on that. Most likely that's what I've been into. If y'all don't see anything else I put up, I've been working on that. Like he said, the short film up, Cause the Creature, go check it out. But other than that, he'll be working on most of the stuff for Third Post. I'll be working on this other project because it's a lot of time and everything like that. But I'm still into it with Third Post. But yeah, anybody you want to be an extra or act, if you're a professional actor or you want to be an extra, you don't have no acting skills, want to be an extra, hit us in the inbox or whatever, and definitely get back to you. Yeah.
And we out this bitch.
Yep.
Third Post Media.
Follow me.
Podcast, no mics.
Instagram, Donovan's Keeper. Twitter, Donovan's Keeper. Facebook, Derrick A. Turnage.
I don't feel like it's gonna crack like glass.
Like that goddamn, like this motherfucker.